Welcome to Zoom Media, and today we are hosting an LLB student at Makerere University School of Law. Briefly introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you so much. My name is MIVULE Winston, a first-year student at doing Bachelor of Law. And first of all, I want to thank Zoom Media for hosting me. I have been trying to get an interview with them, but finally, I am so thankful and I really take it to heart that you have hosted me today.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
So our first question is, it is so obvious and well known that Year 1 students are not given freedom of participation in Makerere politics. What is your view on this?
My view, I have different perspectives on that. First and foremost, I want to take it into consideration that it has been that the 91st government has worked so hard because they have had conferences, they have had online meetings to see that they try to get that done. But unfortunately, it came to my thought that why isn't it possible for a first-year student to contest? Yet, in a regular university student, they have 3 years in this university, making it so hard for them to actively participate. Meaning that if I contest in second year and I am not able to again contest in third year because I graduate in my third year, meaning that involving the freshers or the first-year students in the politics of the university would be a better idea because it would give them more experience, firstly. Secondly, it would make them more confident as them because they would be able to brand themselves, to take up leadership positions and elevate themselves.
Recently, the 91st government, under His Excellency Senator Churchill, announced the reintroduction of open-air campaigns. Shall this bring back the past tragic violences that led to the death of a UCU law student, or will it be a peaceful one?
So I want to take you back to history a little. If you remember the 89 field president, that was Alliance Lawrence Dangote. That is the incident that happened, and I want you to remark that incident and what caused that violence. First of all, we have been seeing riots in this university, and what causes all these things, first of all, is because students don't get the services they desire. For example, I'll go to Mogosa, the Government Students Association in Makerere. They have kept pushing for allowances, but they don't get them. So when all that piles up on a student, what do they get up? They start to think and they start to say that, why don't we strike? Why don't we go and show our frustration? Recently, one of the guild aspirants, Nyaka Dangote, came out and said that one of the things he was fighting for, to see that the students of the government are able to get more services to themselves, the allowances in time, because they don't have the money. They're coming from different parts of the country, and it is making it so hard. So going back to your point of the open guild campaigns, I believe it's a good thing because first of all, it shows support of a candidate. When Churchill, I think you remember the last election, Churchill, he did not have the most support, but because he was able to find the weak points. And an open guild campaign helps us to identify a stronghold. If we know, for example, that Basaliwa held his open guild campaigns and we had this kind of number, an estimate, we are able to gun and know that this is the number that he is able to get in an election. But then when we don't have that, we are not able, it doesn't even bring in the fun. I want to bring in both sides. I'm bringing in the positive and the negative side of the open guild. But firstly, on the positive, it shows us the ability of the candidates. Are you able to speak in the people? Are you able to address the problems of the people? And when you're able to do that, that shows and guns all the effort and to tell us that you're a good, real presidential aspirant. Then to the negative side of it, I want us to consider the deaths that happened. It was so unfortunate for that student. Imagine dying in a university that is not yours. It was so unfortunate. But we have seen these deaths, these beatings that have happened. Recently, I think we noticed in the freshers' hall, we saw that this time it was orderly. The beatings were not so much, and this all came about because of organization of the 91st guild government. Now, I just want to bring it to your attention that did you know that when a committee is organized, guild campaigns will run smoothly? Did you know that? Exactly.
I'm getting it from you now.
Yes.
And what does it take for a candidate to win an election at Makerere University?
To win an election, that's why when they say you're the Guild of Makerere, it is a brand. You have branded yourself. But now imagine, what are the points? I've asked quite many aspirants that what are you planning to do to win this election? Because we have so many colleges. We have Cobham, School of Law, CIS, Choose, Kayes, Konas, maybe I've forgotten one. But how are you going to gun all those colleges and effectively win them? Now, I was able to talk to some of the people and they told me some of these things. They told me that in order to win, you don't need the most money, but you need to gather the most, you need platforms on which you are able to to address your issues. For example, media, social media is so good. I again want to thank Zoom Media. I want to thank you so much because it is here where people get to know the issues of my people. I know that, okay, you have this presidential aspirant, this field aspirant, but what is he willing to put on the table? Now, it goes back, let me go back now to the main thing, what they can do. We go back to the strongholds, the holes. I've been lucky that I've been attached to UH, but I am all over. I am at Severa, I am Broma, I am in so many events. So I get to know that, okay, this is a stronghold. Now, speaking out of what I have seen, Severa and Broma, what they call Northwood, is a stronghold in an election. Meaning that if you want the numbers, you need to go to these halls specifically. And that has helped people who come from that hall. You can see the 91st himself, that is Center with Excellence. He was able to gather those amount of votes because of that. And that is the first point I want to put on how to win. Secondly, is on how your groundwork. How good are you on your groundwork? Have you reached, I know it is so big, it's a university, but how good are you as your team being able to go to college, CIS, Choose, and all those other different parts? That is secondly. Thirdly, you talk about your ability to go to the different hostels, because hostels also have power. Someone may say, let me go to the halls and forget the hostels. But actually, in these hostels is when people go and campaign for you more. And you get to know that, okay, my support is in this place, my support is in this place, let me work on this and work on this. Those are the three things I think. Girls want easy money, something that comes fast, but that money is never good because it comes with a lot of, give me that, I give you this, give me that, I give you that.
Is it only girls?
Not only girls, because I said it is a two-way. A man could have it or a woman could have it, one of the two things. But the first way and the best way I think that we can curb it is to work, get a small side hustle. And I want to take this opportunity. Perfume business, even though it's anything tiny, we can go and do something really incredible. And that goes back to the point, when we work and keep ourselves indulged in activities. For example, me, I am so indulged to an extent that not that I don't indulge in that, but I know on how to appropriate my time in different things. So we go back to the point of the vesting. What causes all this? First of all, we have agents in the university. When their plan specifically is to do that, to spread the diseases, and that comes about because of idleness. Students who do not have a plan that, okay, let me go for a lecture, let me do this. And in terms of idleness, that's why even the Bible tells us that the devil, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Is when that all comes about. So all the students on Zoom Media right now listening to me, I want to encourage you to keep indulged. When you are indulged, you will not be able to get idle, and you will be able to do the various things you need to do in the right time, and indeed you can be able to curb. Then another thing, when you go physically on how to prevent them, the use of condoms is very, very important. Students have this thing that, no, I don't use condoms, they're irritating, but it is health. If you feel like you cannot use them, then I feel that you should go and do regular checkup with your partner, which